tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good, barely afternoon, Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. There. We had a good weekend. There'll be no readings today. Huh? There might be. There might be. Who knows? I do know that this isn't going to be awfully long. I have a meeting at 1 o'clock with Adams County. We'll see if it actually happens. If they show up, I'll be surprised. I have a feeling that. What about the eclipse? Which is where everybody's at right now, probably. Out there staring at the sun. But mama, that's where the fun is. Okay. Blinded by the light. Kansas. I know where I'm going to read. Oh, and everybody's in their noon meetings and stuff. If I'd find a good noon meeting, I'd go to it. If I'm up in time. Oh. It's kind of where we're getting to. All right. Let's do captions, introductions. My name is Dion. I am the host of the Daily Trudge, like Chris said yesterday. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. I have a lot of rewatchers. I'm a rewatcher. Now, when I say it's time to grow up, okay, that doesn't mean don't have fun. Right? And what this was originally going to say was, I'm tired of the whining. Why? Because the eclipse?
It's Monday.
Oh, okay. That's smart. We're a nail salon, so we're going to close on Monday. That's smart. You know, I've had a lot of people just, I'm tired of the whining and the whining over stuff, over other people. I am, man. I mean, I want to help, but the group is not where we dump. And I'm not everybody's sponsor. I'm not everybody's counselor, man. Stop the fucking whining. Stop blaming other people for who you are, man. Fucking get over it. Don't get over it. That's kind of mean. You do need to work on it, man. I know it's not easy. I went through it too. That's why I can speak on it. That's why I can speak on this, man. Right? Now, I have a little bit of tolerance. I understand that you might be going through things. But if you start shit talking about other people, I'm going to put my foot up your ass, period. Okay? And if you talk shit about me or any of my friends, I'm going to say something to you, period. I don't need that. I'm tired of hearing excuses from other people to not fucking get well. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Oh, that person over there is making me feel unsafe. You know, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. AA is not a safe space. There aren't any safe. You can make a space as safe as you can. That's about it. You have got to be your own safe space or it won't work. You've got to get a higher power in your life. Reach to the stars for that higher power. He's getting kind of mad at me. He's like, that's enough, Dad. That's enough. I'm not your toy. Page 62, selfishness, self-centeredness. That we think is the root of our troubles, driven by 100 forms of fear. There it is. I'm watching a lot of people run around in fear. Well, do you see what that person's doing? Do you see what that person's doing? No, and I don't give a fuck. Oh, that person said something out of sorts, and everybody should apologize. And we shouldn't think about maybe the other person was going through something that they made with. Come on, people. Come on. You've never made a mistake in your life. Ever, ever. Gosh, it's so much easier to point a finger at somebody else. Excuse me, no biting. You know better. He tries to do it anyway, right? Don't do it again. Okay? Don't do it. Okay? This is about us, not other people anymore, man. We've got to take a look at us. Because that's where the answers are at. Okay? We step on the toes of our fellows and they retaliate. Of course they retaliate. You're stepping on their toes, man. Have you gotten your toes stepped on lately? I have. A lot. I'm tired of it, man. Tired of it. People are now finding some people found my boundaries this week. If you're going to call and just flip flop back and forth on me with shit, I don't have time. I don't have time for that bullshit. I don't. Okay? Make a fucking decision or go away. This is the way that I see it. Once you have all the information, you've got to make the darn decision to improve your life. And you got to be honest about it. People write me and they'll be like, this person's doing that and this person's doing that. I'm just being rigorously honest. No, you're not. You're being brutally honest. And it has nothing to do with AA. I don't give a fuck if that person stepped on your toes. Oh, wow. People step on my toes all the damn time. Do they do it on purpose? No, not usually. Sometimes. So what? I've done it to other people. And gosh, what'd they do? They showed me patience, tolerance, kindliness, and love. So in turn, I'm going to be a dick. God, this is principles before personalities, man. Do you think I like everybody in AA? No, there's a lot of people that irritate the fuck out of me when I let them. See, when I don't let them, you know what I hear? God. I'll hear progress. I'll hear something good instead because I'm not being interfered with that negative fucking thinking. See, we get into the program, we do a little bit of the work, and suddenly we think everybody else is doing right now. And now it's about everybody. Do you see what they're doing? You see what they're doing? No, I don't. Because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's I know what they're doing, and it's none of my business. That's what we call it. None of my business. Okay? And it's the need for drama. Well, if there's drama going on, then you won't have to look at me. Well, I'm not looking at you anyway. I'm looking at me. But we invariably find that at some time in the past, we have made decisions based on self, which later place us in a position to be hurt. Yep. Later placed us in a position to be hurt. I've done this. I've done it in the program and I learned from it. Okay. Then they're being nice here. They say, so our troubles we think are basically of our own making. No, they are of our own making. They're just trying to say, hey, might want to think of that. I don't even know who this person is. I get weird messages. There's no one here, so let's see what's going on with this guy. He probably wants to improve my videos or something you watch. That's what it would be about. I watched your Facebook Live video with full respect to see your live. You are doing well. I want to discuss about your audience. No. How about no? I don't need help with my audience. I got a person. It's probably who was here for a second then left. I don't find that very respectable. All right. And then to send me a message while I'm live, that's even more intrusive. This guy was not thinking. Okay. They arise out of ourselves, and the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot. Here it is, though he usually doesn't think so. It's the denial in us. Denial is just not about the alcohol. Denial is about our anger, our ego, our pride, all of these things. We'll go with this. I will be in denial. There often seems no way. We must be rid of it. Above all else, we alcoholics must be rid of this selfishness. We must, or it kills us. They're not kidding. It's not the alcohol that kills you. It's the anger. It's the anger that kills you. See, there's a chance. So you're going to die of a heart attack before you die of alcoholism. Okay? Because of your anger. There often seems, God makes that possible, and there often seems no way of entirely getting rid of self without his aid. Many of us had moral and philosophical convictions galore, but we could not live up to them even though we would have liked to. Neither could we reduce our self-centeredness much by wishing or trying on our own power. We had to have God's help. And here comes the first answer. This is the how and why of it. First, we had to quit playing God. Are you playing God today? Sometimes I take this stuff back and I have my moments of playing God still. Still happens to me. It does. And then humility comes along pretty quick. Okay. Because I want to live in God's will. So, now we can tend to get too big for our britches and not know until somebody comes along and says, hey man, why are you so upset about everybody else? They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know what that means? It means you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It means I'm playing God. If I am taking somebody else's inventory, I am playing God. Okay? And if I go to somebody else and I talk about their inventory, that is called shit talk. And I don't do it. I won't do it. It will not happen. Okay? So don't even bother reaching out to me if you have a problem with somebody else. You talk to your sponsor and then you talk to them, not me. Okay? I can't solve your damn problems. I'll give you the information. Who listens to a person going live during an eclipse? There ain't no eclipse yet. I got a meeting at 1 o'clock, so I had to get this in now. That's why. That was the reason why. So I only got about 4 minutes left before I have to wrap this up. I was just listening to it could get now everybody's showing up. Now I got 4 minutes. Yeah, wizards. You didn't know I had a tattoo, did you? Yeah, I have a tattoo. It's old and you can't tell what it is. It's from a movie called Wizards. Those stupid stinking owls, they killed Fred. All right. So in 3 minutes, I'll sum this up in 3 minutes. Stop whining. Stop bitching to other people about other people. Stop the shit talking. I've had so much shit talking coming to me about the 3 p.m. meeting. People are trying to create division. They're like, that meeting's in chaos. I'm like, no, it's not. You are. You're in chaos, not the meeting. The meeting's doing great. I've been to thousands of meetings. Here's the big one. Here's the big one. Here it is. People think AA is a safe space. It is not a safe space. It does not clout to be a safe space. We are a room of fucking alcoholics. And you want safe? But I'm going to tell you it's the safest you've ever been. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where does safe space come from? Higher power and me. You know what? Well, you know what a safe space is? Strong internal boundaries. Nobody else can create that for you. Okay? Here, is this safe? No. No, it's not. It's as safe as it can be. Okay? Sure, we all want safety. We all want to feel that way. But that's not life. Okay? I'd much rather feel serene than safe because it kind of goes with it. All right? In a way, I do feel safe and protected. Why do I feel that way? Because I put myself in the herd of a bunch of fucking alcoholics. That's why. I stay in the herd, man. I stay in the middle of the herd. Sometimes it's my job to be the head of the herd. Sometimes it's my job to follow up the herd. A lot of different aspects in that. So, all right. So I have about 15 minutes to mentally prepare for this meeting that was supposed to happen a month ago, and I'm still pissed about that. So I got to get over that portion first so I can do what I need to do and not chew their asses for understanding priorities. So I've been attacked in my home also. All right. I got to go. I love you all. Peace out and have a day.